Hi there, and this is Shoom. First of all, ask yourself and tell, and what are you interested and passionate about the most? The answers can be really different, but regardless of what you've said, with time you may experience, or maybe already experienced, such feeling that makes all of your ambitions just magically disappear. And so in this video, I'll tell you why this happens and how to get out of that state. So don't forget to subscribe, and here we go. So, I think that it will be better and easier to explain in my own story. You know that my YouTube journey is not pretty long, but I have another example that fits perfectly, and it is musical education. Yeah, if you don't know, or if you are pretty new to my channel, I've almost graduated from music school, and those 6 years could represent every life journey or a career. So let's start. And the first stage is preschool. Generally, the only thing that woke up my passion to music was Christmas. Yeah, our country is really famous by carols, and so as my parents used to be in a university choir, I was just charmed by those songs. From that time, I always participate in those events, and that drive convinced me to take the first step, and it is to apply to music school. In your life, there were also some events or people that made you take your first step. And maybe 30% of those who find that passion just don't want to start. Yeah, they're really cowards and they just don't want to start and eventually fail because they will fail if they think about that. And so, mm, if you are stuck on that stage, then you should watch this video first. Yeah, it is more important your in your life than this one. You should watch it after that. And so if you're already on a track, then let's go to the second stage. And it is kind of year one. And now we can use Dunning-Kruger's effect. Like here's a graph. And if you're not familiar with that, then it may be pretty confusing, but if you've already seen it, that's I'm really glad. And so, in the first year, that's the time when you're all in. You spend hours practicing, learning, walking. You have that motivation of exploring new things. You're thrilled by knowledge and detail that you didn't know. And that stage is called the Mount Stupid for some reason. You feel like you know everything and your confidence is excessively high. But sadly, that's not really good, and after a peak of that mount, you suddenly crash, and it is the second stage. And in my journey, it is year 2 to year 4, or the Valley of Despair. You are feeling all that pressure on you that increases, and in my case, with every exam and test. Teachers expect more and more from you, and your ambitions just fade. Yeah, that is the most fucked, but also the most important part in your journey. That's the place where the most people stop and lose the competition of life. You just feel like shit and think that everything is over. Well, in the worst cases, some people just end up their life, but it is not over. Your main task is to stop, but not stop at all. You just have to think everything and digest all of the information you got from your experience. Then you should think about your mental health, because on that stage your mind is just trashed. So you may try to meditate, to you may try some yoga, you think you make some research, and with all of that steps, you muster up the courage and burst out of that pit. It may be pretty hard, and it is not more like a burst, but it is like a train. Yeah, it, like that old trains where they uh, speed up, like they start really slow, but then they speed up, and so you should continuously walking and researching, and with progress, you advance to the third stage. In my case, years 5 to 6, or the slope of enlightenment. By that time, you already found a lot of other ambitious people, fortunately, and mentors. There you already know some secrets and subtleties of your field, but you should not lose the track. That's why it is the slope, that's why it is called like that. If you stop for a while, you will just end up in the Valley of Despair again. This stage may be the most energy consuming and tiring, and it is worth it, because after climbing that slope and passing the final exam, you find yourself on the list of graduates or on the Plateau of Sustainability. Yeah, finally you achieved it! Congratulations, you're the professional in that field and you're happy with yourself. You look down the mountain and remember all of the effort you put on this career. You feel great and you continue walking because now you enjoy it. You've met a lot of great people and made a lot of new friends, and now you know all you have to do, and you try new challenges. You may try, you know, that every journey in your life starts with that. Even if you want to make a breakfast, like you are really glad that you will eat, and then you just feel, oh my god, that takes so long, and then you like it's getting cooked, and then you eat it and you enjoy it. Everything is that Dunning-Kruger effect, and so you take the first challenge, now you go to the second ones, and so on and so on. But now you are familiar and you know everything, and that's why you should work hard. And because after downs, there are always ups. Well, now I really appreciate you watching my guides, and I want to say that I believe in you. Don't give up, and watch this video, like, well, I don't know where it is, but it pops up somewhere, and I really love you, and see you soon.